Hey everyone, it's Patrick here at Tale of Two Gardens, back with another day in our winter garden. Today we'll be over in the community garden, building some more pathways. Basically, the whole garden's going to be expanded on the outside for walking paths. This is one of the projects that I can do in the middle of winter. So, let's get to it. So, most frustrating thing, making these paths isn't anything you're going to see right here, and it's literally breaking down cardboard. So to be able to do a garden path and not have to worry about weeds so much is you use cardboard that you flattened, and then you lay it out flat over top of the grass that you want to kill, basically. And then you use a weed paper that you then pour on top of it, that you roll on top, and then you pin it down. And then I'll then cover it with mulch. And then in the process, what happens then is as it rains, the rain then breaks down the cardboard and the grass underneath, and it slowly seeps down to where all that's left is the mulch area. I'll be doing is starting off here. We're going to get some rain here soon. So the cardboard is already starting to kind of dampen down already. Unfortunately, like any garden project, sometimes you may not necessarily plan out the way you want. So, unfortunately, I don't get to go as far on this that I'd like because I ran out of pins. So, to hold the paper down and to hold the cardboard from flying all over the place when it gets windy, is use these garden pins. Basically, it's just a pin on both sides that you then damp down, and then it holds everything in place. Of course, I bought a bag thinking that I'd have enough, and of course, I didn't. Unfortunately, you'll see me here basically run out for it today. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about what the garden looks like. As you can see from right up above me here, there are two beds you see. One has garlic in it. And those two will be our allium beds. So we'll be doing garlic in the one, and then we'll be doing onions and leeks in the one next to it. So where the two containers are, to the right of that is a 4x8 bed. The two middle beds that are 4x8s will be what I call the fruit bed. So they'll be our tomatoes, our squashes, cucumbers, zucchini, and they'll be then trellised in that section too. Then finally, we have two other beds, two 4x8 beds that will do greens, and we'll do legumes. So we'll be doing peas and potentially some pole beans. We might swap over to bush beans instead. And then the one of them will be our greens bed, which we'll have filled with different types of greens. Kale, cabbage, broccoli, all that kind of stuff. So what we'll then try and do is that when the garlic comes out and the onions come out in midsummer, we'll then do a swappity-do and do some root vegetables that'll then go into that. Anyhow, as you can see, I ran out of time, ran out of pins, and the paths will just have to continue another day. I look forward to actually doing that later this week. So in a few days, we'll be finishing out the path making, and then we'll be on some normal projects. Otherwise, that was today's gardening post for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll come back to the home garden, and we'll see whether I can get the last two parts of our interior garden weeded out. Otherwise, I hope you're having a good day, and as always, stay gardening.